Oh, hello, and welcome to Japanese Food is Kinda Crazy, where I buy Japanese food from convenience stores available to anyone and ingest them so you don't have to. Today I have a couple of selections. First up, this right here is a wrap. Note the missing W. And if you can read that, it says, "We have one-hand snack," which you can enjoy different tastes. So you can find your favorite one from our one-hand snacks. We hope you can choose the best one for yourself. Take a look at that right there. It's a one-hand snack wrap, ladies and gentlemen. And of course it has cooking instructions on there somewhere, but I really choose to ignore that. You just throw it in the old microwave and hit a couple buttons. And it goes off. And it'll play a song a little bit later. And while I'm waiting, this right here. Look at that. Choco Pote Strawberry. Chocolate potato strawberry. Doesn't that look delicious? It certainly does not. That's why I bought it. Alrighty. Howdy, by the way. So, take a look at that. On one side, regular potato chip. On t'other, dear God. The strawberry coating is much thicker than the actual potato chip. I don't know where they get the chocolate from because there appears to be no chocolate. I'm going to say there's less than 20 chips in the actual bag, which is not a bad thing. I can't tell if this is better or worse than the... That's the song it plays when it's done. I can't tell if these are better or worse than the strawberry coated Cheetos I had a few weeks prior. But all in all, really not good. I'll finish these later. Alrighty. Oh! And if you couldn't read the katakana, this is a pork. It's very hot. Ow. Pork frank, and it's a pork frank and meat sauce wrap. A pork frank, which means hot dog, ow, and meat sauce. Alright, let's see. Can you get in there? Look at that. It's steaming and delicious and pale. Let's see if we can shed some light on that. Look at it glisten. Isn't that one of the most attractive things you've ever seen? Turn that light off. Alright. It's leaking. Pork frank and meat sauce wrap. It's warm. For those of you who have not been to Japan, Japanese franks / hot dogs are basically like North American hot dogs, except a lot rubberier and less tasty. Now you surround that with a damp wrapping of some sort. I assume this is a flour tortilla, not a corn tortilla, because it doesn't taste like anything. And then, if by they mean meat sauce, when they say meat sauce, I believe they just mean a red sauce, because there's no meat. Well, I doubt there's any meat in this anywhere. It basically tastes like burning wrong. Burning wrong, basically. Ooh. I'm drunk, and this does not taste good. So, I think that's basically it right there. But, you know, the old saying goes, two wrongs don't make a right, but I don't listen to the old sayings or conventional wisdom or wisdom of any kind. So, oh no, there is a tiny, I don't know if you can see that, somewhere in there is a tiny little chunk, not even a chunk, a chunklet, a chunkoid, very small chunk of meat in the meat sauce. So, here's what I do. You take the worst of both worlds, you put them together, not unlike taking a O. Henry bar and shoving it into a soft meat burrito, and you eat it. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's really bad. So there you go. That's something you can find. Oh, I made a mess. Oh dear. That's something you can find in convenience stores in Japan. And that's not the worst of it. But that's just an example. It's the first example of hopefully at least several examples I will give to you before I leave this incredibly screwed up country. Thank you for joining me, and good night.